Hi, I'm here to show you a quick tutorial for the online dictionary tool Wordnik. This simple, easy-to-use dictionary is free and does not require any downloading or installation of apps. Although you can create a free account, which allows you more ways to access the site, which we'll get to later. Let's get started and I'll show you around the site a little bit. As you can see, this is the home page. It's very simple, very easy to navigate. We have a box here. We can look up any word or phrase. So I'm going to type in a word, appreciate. And then you can press, I always feel lucky. And here pops up lots of different things about the word appreciate. It has many different definitions, as you can see, from different dictionary sources. Some are a little easier to understand, and some are a little more complicated depending on what level you want to be looking at. There are many, many different definitions. As we continue to scroll down, we see that there are related words. There's a list of synonyms, and you can click here, words with the same meaning. You can make it smaller or bigger. There are also antonyms, words with the opposite meaning. Apparently the word I picked doesn't have very many antonyms. There are hypernyms, words that are more generic or abstract. So words that are similar but a little different meanings. There are some that have the same context, which means that words are found in similar contexts. If you were to look at the definition of these words and the other words, they all sort of match with the context. There also is a rhyming word, and we have some different tags. And we'll get to this a little bit later. This is if you have signed in and you have an account. We also have a reverse dictionary, which means that this word is contained in the definition of some of these other words. So if you were to look up these words, you would also see the word that I chose, which is appreciate. It also has a word map, which is a handy little tool. If you click on that, you can see all these different colors, and you may wonder what these are. Well, this is what you just looked at, but the synonyms, antonyms, same context, word forms, and rhymes are all color-coded for those who are more visual. They can kind of see how the words match and line up. And you could click on the word for more information. So if I click on a word, it's not wanting to do that for me right now, but you could look up these words and there would be more information. Now we get to the lists. If you have an account, you can create these lists, which these words are words that you want to save in your personal list, words that you've looked up in the past, words that are similar. You can also look up other people's lists. If they've looked up your word, they might have other words that are similar. There's lots of different things that you can do in here, and it saves your words in your account, so you can always go back and you can make a list. And these are just lists of other people who have looked up that same word. And there's also some stuff about Twitter in here, because this is a social media thing that you can use too. And if you keep scrolling down, then we see a section that's visuals. For those who are visual learners, maybe sometimes they need to see a picture to help understand what the word might mean. And these are just some photographs of pictures that would relate to that word perhaps. There's also a place where you could click and hear the pronunciation. However, that feature is not currently working right now. I had looked this up a couple weeks ago and it was, but apparently it's down right now, temporarily unavailable, so I hope it comes back soon. It even has a handy little thing if you want to know what the Scrabble score of that word would be. If you're a big Scrabble fan, you can look that up and see how many points you would get for using the word. If we go back up to the top, we can see all these things here were what we just scrolled through. You can also love a word, which means that you put it to the top of your list And this will show when you click on your list later on if you want to show what words you love. A couple more quick little things about this site. If we go to the top, there is the word of the day. The word of the day today is Canada. And you can read about the definition and examples of that. This is a nice little feature that you can help to build vocabulary, and you can help with just having these words in your bank, and you can use these, look them up, and just get a better grasp of vocabulary in general. And it also has a random word of the day, which you can click on. Same idea. And these change every day, the word of the day and the random word. You can also have these emailed to you if you want to just stay in touch and have a little something every day to help you build your vocabulary. That's about all that I have about Wordnik, so I hope you enjoy. I hope you can get on there and start using it as a valuable tool. Thank you.